Billy Wild. He's wanted for train robbery and murder and desertion by the U.S. Army. He left in the heat of battle and stampeded their horses. They catch up with him, they'll hang him for sure. Now he's been looking the town over the last 2 or 3 days here, keeping a real close eye on the bank and a very close eye on the marshal's office. Rumor has it he's recently joined up with the Apache Kid and his band of renegade outlaws, and I think he's been looking the town over for a robbery. Now, if the Apache Kid and his gang are coming, I imagine it's for one reason only, and that is to rob our bank. And there he and his gang are now at the end of the street by the chapel. You see that mean-looking half-breed up front? The Apache Kid. Comanchero, butcher should have hung years ago. I'm sure the devil's doing a war dance around his soul right now. Now, the one on his right is Cisco the Desperado, wanted by Texas Rangers and Mexican federales. They have orders to gun him down on sight. He's chain blue lightning with that 6-gun. Now, the one on the kid's left in the brown derby is the preacher. Was a man in a cloth for many years until his wife ran off with an Arizona Ranger. Ever since, he's become a very violent man with a gun. They're coming up the street looking in all the doors and windows, hoping the marshal and deputy don't spot them. If they do, these men could be in big trouble themselves, because the lawmen in this town are just as bad as these outlaws. The only difference is the 10 stars that they wear. Well, looks like the Apache Kid's going to go over here and talk things over with Billy Wild. I'm sure Billy's telling him about everything that he has seen, everything that he has heard the last 2 or 3 days here in town. Billy just passed those saddlebags off to the Apache Kid. They're talking it over. Let's see what they do, folks. Looks like he's going to send Billy Wild toward the north end of town to watch things. Well, if they're going to hit our bank, I guess we'll just have to wait here and see. The kid's passed those saddlebags off to Cisco the Desperado. Looks like he's sending him over toward the bank. Talking it over with the preacher. Things out to him. Looks like he's leaving the preacher here in the intersection to watch the marshal's office. Looks like the Apache Kid's walking by that bank overlooking in. The gang's looking the town over. The kid gets the nod from his men. Looks like he's going to go inside the bank to look things over real good. They'll have to know just exactly where the tellers are to be successful in pulling off a robbery here today. We've had recent payroll shipments from the Ghost Town silver mine. Looks like the kid's coming out, getting together, talking it over with his gang again. We're going into those saddlebags. They've got dynamite! Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats! Oh, let's get Looks like our marshal's going to try to take the Apache Kid into custody.
Put your hands behind your head, kid.
And here's our greedy town
Don't even
undertaker.
think about it, kid.
We can't wait until he finishes eating before he collects a little money out here. He's the richest and greediest man in town. Looks like our marshal's going to try to take that Bowie knife from the Apache Kid.
Keep your hands up for it, kid.
Split a matchstick with it if being
Keep an eye on him, Blackjack.
Digger! Right, man, Digger. That Bowie knife from the marshal. The deputy can't help him. He's in the line of fire.
Move, Marshal! I got a clean shot!
Marshal, you're going to have to make a move if that deputy's going to be able to help you.
Get out of the way!
Like the Apache Kid was no match for that shotgun. That's what you get when you try to rob the Ghost Town bank. And look what just staggered out of the bank. Looks like that dynamite didn't kill the preacher, but it sure knocked him silly.
Hey, Bob!
Yeah, I'm your mom. Well, Dr. Kincaid, you got more than today to set on the board to bank with.
Yeah, come here, boy. Can you see?
Huh?
Oh, can you hear?
the outlaw off the jail. Also heads into the saloon. He's after that undertaker. He's pretty mad at him. I would be too.
What were you thinking? You came that close to getting me killed. Oh, yeah?
Digger, you almost got the marshal killed. Well, check the Apache kid out. What about him, Greedy? Is he yours? He's Digger. We'll get him folded up so you can get him in a fine box. Digger gets $15 for each man he buries in Boot Hill. Gets to keep the cash and sell all the belongings.
Lord, take his soul and I'll take everything else.
Lord, take his soul. Digger will take everything else.
Digger! Digger! Huh? You got a dead bank teller in there. Okay. Brother-in-law, he's been wounded.
Digger, the marshal says you got a dead bank teller in there and your brother-in-law says, go take care of him, Digger. By the way, folks, Digger really never cared much for his brother-in-law. Sounds like he just took care of it.
Oh, Marshal, you were wrong. It's two dead people in that bank.
Marshal, you're wrong. There's two dead people in that bank.
Okay, it was a mercy killing.
It was a mercy killing. Digger, how was it a mercy killing?
Well, after all, he was married to my sister.
He was married to your sister.
We just get
I'm not going to argue with that. She is one mean woman. Well, don't let outlaw over. Check him out. How about him, Digger? Is he yours? He's Digger. We'll get him folded up so you can get him in a fine box. That's a big man. You may have to bury him in one. Speaking of fine boxes, you got one big enough to put that varmint in?
That's what?
What are you doing, Greedy?
Hey, I do now.
He does. Now, what are you going to do? Shove him down an empty beer barrel out back?
I want to not this man does proper burial. You're getting paid to bury it, and I want him buried right.
Digger, the marshal says if you won't pay for that man, you bury him right.
Bury you next.
What? You gonna bury the marshal next?
What did you say? Huh? What did you say? No. I simply, everybody heard me. I heard you. I simply said, look, the man has a dirty neck.
Dad claims he said this man has a dirty neck. You're gonna have a long stretch, Dick. Ordinarily I'll park. Come out and say a few words, but he's out riding the circuit. So the neighborly thing to do would be to take our hats off and observe a moment of silence. On your feet. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.